Have you ever noticed that heartbreak doesn't just hurt emotionally, it actually hurts in your body? That tight chest, the heavy stomach, the pain that wakes you up at night. What if I told you your brain is reacting to a breakup the same way it reacts to physical injury? And even more important, what if I told you there is a way to heal it faster, using science, not just time? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why heartbreak feels so painful and exactly how to help your brain let go. Before we go deeper, if you've ever loved deeply or you're healing from someone you couldn't forget, tap like and subscribe. This channel is a safe space for emotional healing, self-growth, and understanding the mind. It really helps the channel grow, and it helps more people who need this message find it. Now let's talk about what's really happening inside your brain. When you go through a breakup, your brain doesn't see it as just emotions. Brain scans show that rejection activates the same pain centers as a broken bone or a burn. The anterior cingulate cortex and the insula light up, the same areas responsible for physical pain. That's why heartbreak feels sharp, heavy, and overwhelming. You're not being dramatic. Your brain is literally hurting. There's another layer to this. Love is not just a feeling, it's a chemical bond. When you're in a relationship, your brain releases dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin. These chemicals create pleasure, safety, and attachment. When the relationship ends, your brain suddenly loses its main source of these chemicals. This creates withdrawal, very similar to addiction withdrawal. That's why you crave their voice, their texts, their presence. It's not weakness, it's biology. And this is why just move on is terrible advice. Your brain needs time and the right signals to rewire itself. Without those signals, people get stuck replaying memories, checking social media, and reopening the wound again and again. So how do you heal? Let's talk about the first science-backed step. You must create distance, not just emotionally, but neurologically. Every time you see their name, photos, or online activity, your brain gets a dopamine spike followed by a crash. This keeps the pain loop alive. Reducing contact and exposure isn't punishment, it's pain management. Think of it like letting a physical wound scab instead of picking it open. Distance gives your brain space to calm down. The second step is replacing the chemical loss. Your brain is starving for feel-good chemicals, and if you don't give it healthy sources, it will chase unhealthy ones. Exercise, even light walking, boosts dopamine and serotonin. Sunlight increases serotonin. Deep conversations with trusted people release oxytocin. Even music can regulate your nervous system. You're not distracting yourself, you're rebuilding your brain's balance. The third step is reframing the story your brain tells. Heartbreak often creates one dangerous thought: I lost something irreplaceable. This thought keeps your brain in survival mode. Studies show that writing or thinking about why the relationship wasn't right, or how you're growing from it, activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that calms emotional pain. You're not lying to yourself, you're training your brain to see safety again. Here's something powerful most people don't realize. Healing is not about forgetting. It's about your brain learning that you are safe without that person. When safety returns, the pain naturally fades. One day you wake up and the heaviness is gone. Not because you forced it, but because your brain rewired itself. If this is resonating with you, take a moment to comment below. Even a simple, "I'm healing," can be powerful. When you share your experience, you help others feel less alone. And if you know someone who's going through heartbreak right now, share this video with them. Sometimes, understanding the pain is the first step toward releasing it. Heartbreak feels unbearable, but it's not permanent. Your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do after loss. With the right steps, patience, and self-kindness, you don't just survive heartbreak. You come out stronger, wiser, and more connected to yourself than ever before.